Hi, I'm Shonali Burke, President and CEO of Shonali Burke Consulting. We are a social PR consultancy that helps businesses take their communications from corporate codswallop to community cool. The first question is how social PR differs from traditional media relations. In social PR, we build and motivate and energize communities around your brand's story, around your brand's message, and empower them through a process of education to move that message out for you. So what they start to do is learn about your brand, learn about your message, feel really good about sharing that message out, and then go and do just that. So it starts to create a ripple effect between them and then their communities and so on. Traditional media really only depended on the media, just one community for sure, as a method of getting your message out. And what social brings to the table is the ability to multiply that effect, not just through traditional media, but by, in essence, making the community your media as well. The second question is what PR pros need to do in order to make their stories shareable. PR pros really need to remember these three elements. First of all, a story must be simple and easy to understand. If it's not easy to understand, you have no hope of folks actually starting to share it. Second of all, it must be relatable. There must be something in that story, regardless of your brand, regardless of the company, whether you're a for or a non-profit, but there must be something in there that really relates to the people consuming that story, because otherwise they're not going to share it. And thirdly, this is going to sound almost like a cliche, but unless you incorporate shareable elements into your story, it's impossible for people to share it. So it doesn't matter if you have the greatest story in the world, but if you don't make it shareable, people won't share it. The third question is what PR people need to do to adapt to a mobile world. PR pros really need to remember that content is critical and that content is being consumed more often than not on mobile devices, phones, tablets. More often than not, they're being consumed on devices that are not tethered to a wire. So our content has to be geared to those devices so that they're easily viewable, easily readable, easily shareable, because that is where people are consuming their content these days more often than not. So if we don't do that, they're not going to move the story forward, share content, be the social PR media, as it were, that we need them to be. You can connect with me on Twitter, where I am at Shonali, Shonali. And of course, my website and blog. We'd love to have you drop by, shonaliburke.com.